You know, sometimes I feel a little tired inside, not just in my body, but in my mind. Like, even after sleeping, something still feels heavy.
Yeah, I know that feeling. It's like your eyes are open, but your mind is already busy, already full, already running.
Exactly. Like, I wake up, and before I even sit up, my hand just moves to my phone. I don't even think about it.
Same here. It's automatic, right? Like your body already knows what to do.
And then the screen lights up. Messages, notifications, videos, news, everything all at once.
Yeah, and it's so fast, too fast. Like your brain doesn't get time to wake up slowly.
And I just sit there, scrolling, 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 and inside there's this quiet question. Why do I already feel so behind?
Yeah, that question. It's heavy because the day didn't even start, but somehow we already feel late.
Exactly, like we missed something, like we are not doing enough, not learning enough, not improving fast enough.
Yeah, and then we see other people online. They look confident. They speak English so well.
And we start comparing, like, why is my English still slow? Why can't I speak like that?
Yeah, and those thoughts, they stay quiet but strong, and they make you feel smaller.
Yeah, and we keep scrolling, thinking maybe we will feel better, maybe we will learn something.
But instead, we just feel more tired, more quiet, more lost.
Exactly. It's strange because we're not doing anything wrong. We're just using our phone like everyone else.
But still, something inside doesn't feel right. Like too much noise, too many voices.
Yeah, no space for your own thoughts, no space to breathe, no space to just be.
And maybe you're listening right now and you feel this too.
Maybe your mornings feel the same. Maybe your phone is the first thing you see, and the last thing too.
Yeah, and maybe you want to practice English, but it feels hard, or slow, or confusing.
Or maybe you feel shy when you speak, like your voice becomes quiet and your mind just goes blank.
Yeah, and then those thoughts come. People will judge me. I'm not good enough.
I'll make mistakes.
Yeah, and slowly those thoughts make you feel less confident.
But hey, listen for a moment. Just pause. Take a small breath.
You don't have to rush. You don't have to be perfect.
And you're not alone in this feeling, not at all.
So many people feel like this, more than you think.
Even people who look confident, they also feel doubt sometimes.
Yeah, we just don't see that part. We only see the perfect moments.
Exactly. So today, we're not going to rush anything. We're going to slow down.
Very gently, like giving your mind a small rest.
Yeah, I like that. We're going to create a quiet space just for you.
No pressure, no stress.
Yeah, just listen. That's all you need to do.
And today, we're talking about something simple.
A day without a phone.
Yeah, just one day.
No scrolling, no notifications, no noise.
Just you, your thoughts, your time.
And we'll see how that small change can affect how you feel and how you think.
Yeah, and maybe even how you learn English.
Because when your mind is calm, everything becomes a little easier.
Speaking, thinking, understanding.
Yeah, even simple words feel easier.
So if you want to feel a little calmer today, a little more focused,
A little more connected to yourself.
just stay here with us.
You don't need to do anything, just listen slowly.
Yeah, just stay.
And if this kind of calm, gentle English helps you, you can follow this podcast.
so you don't miss the next episode.
We'll be here,
Talking slowly,
learning together.
step by step,
No pressure,
no rush.
just quiet progress. So, welcome, really welcome. I'm very happy you're here with us. Just take a small moment and relax your body a little. Maybe drop your shoulders, take a slow breath, and just sit comfortably.
Yeah, there's no rush here. You don't need to do anything special.
You don't need to be perfect.
And you don't need to understand every word. It's okay if you miss something.
Really, it's okay.
Yeah, that's very important. Because many learners, they try too hard. They want to understand everything, every word, every sentence.
And when they don't understand something, they feel stressed. They think, oh no, I'm not good enough.
But that's not true. Not at all. Missing words is part of learning.
Exactly. You are learning step by step, slowly, and slowly is okay.
Actually, slowly is good. When things are slow, your mind has time. Time to understand. Time to feel relaxed.
Yeah. So today, just listen. If you understand everything, that's great. If you understand only a little, that's also great.
Yeah, both are okay. You don't need to choose. You don't need to worry.
Just being here, listening, is already progress.
Yeah, your brain is learning even now, even if you don't notice it.
And we want this space to feel calm for you, safe, like a quiet place.
Yeah, like a place where you can just sit and not feel pressure, not feel stress.
So, let's talk about today's topic. It's very simple. A day without a phone.
Yeah, that's it. Nothing complicated, no difficult ideas.
Just a normal day with one small change. No phone.
And sometimes small changes can show us something big.
Exactly. We don't always need big plans, big goals, big pressure.
Yeah, sometimes that just makes things harder, more stressful.
But a simple idea, like one day without your phone, can help you notice things about your life, about your mind.
And also, this is not a grammar lesson. We're not going to explain big rules.
We're not going to use difficult words.
We're not going to use difficult words.
This is just a simple conversation, like two people talking, slowly.
Yeah, like real life, because real English is not perfect.
People pause, people repeat, people think while they speak.
Exactly. So if you hear simple sentences or small pauses, that's normal.
That's how real people speak, and that's how you can learn too.
Slowly, naturally, without pressure.
Yeah, no need to sound perfect, just real.
And also, this topic, it's not only about phones.
Yeah, it's deeper than that. It's about how we live, how we use our time, how we feel during the day.
Yeah, because if you think about it, phones are always with us now.
From the moment we wake up to the moment we go to sleep.
Morning, afternoon, night.
We check messages, we watch videos, we scroll.
Even when we eat, even when we sit with family.
Even when we talk to someone.
Yeah, sometimes we're not really there. Our body is there, but our mind is somewhere else.
Inside the phone.
Exactly. And the strange thing is, we don't always notice it.
It just becomes normal, a habit.
Yeah, we pick up the phone again and again without thinking.
And that can make our mind very busy, very full.
Too many thoughts, too many voices.
Exactly. And when the mind is too full, it becomes hard to focus,
Hard to feel calm.
hard to learn.
Yeah, even English feels harder.
Because your mind is tired, distracted, not quiet.
Right. So today we're doing something different.
We're slowing everything down
Stepping away just for a moment.
and looking at one simple question. What happens when you spend one day without your phone?
Yeah, just one day.
No scrolling, no notifications, no noise.
Just you, your thoughts, your time.
And we'll see how that small change can affect how you feel and how you think.
Yeah, and maybe even how you learn English.
Because when your mind is calm, everything becomes a little easier.
Speaking, thinking, understanding.
Yeah, even simple words feel easier.
So if you want to feel a little calmer today, a little more focused,
A little more connected to yourself.
just stay here with us.
You don't need to do anything, just listen slowly.
Yeah, just stay.
And if this kind of calm, gentle English helps you, you can follow this podcast.
So you don't miss the
We'll be here,
Talking slowly,
learning together.
step by step,
No pressure,
no rush.
just quiet progress. So, welcome, really welcome. I'm very happy you're here with us. Just take a small moment and relax your body a little. Maybe drop your shoulders, take a slow breath, and just sit comfortably.
Yeah, there's no rush here. You don't need to do anything special. You don't need to be perfect.
And you don't need to understand every word. It's okay if you miss something. Really, it's okay.
Yeah, that's very important. Because many learners, they try too hard. They want to understand everything, every word, every sentence.
And when they don't understand something, they feel stressed. They think, oh no, I'm not good enough.
But that's not true. Not at all. Missing words is part of learning.
Exactly. You are learning step by step, slowly, and slowly is okay.
Actually, slowly is good. When things are slow, your mind has time. Time to understand, time to feel relaxed.
So today, just listen. If you understand everything, that's great. If you understand only a little, that's also great.
Yeah, both are okay. You don't need to choose. You don't need to worry.
Just being here, listening, is already progress.
Yeah, your brain is learning, even now, even if you don't notice it.
And we want this space to feel calm for you, safe, like a quiet place.
Yeah, like a place where you can just sit and not feel pressure, not feel stress.
So, let's talk about today's topic. It's very simple. My day without a phone.
Yeah, that's it. Nothing complicated, no difficult ideas.
Just a normal day with one small change. No phone.
And sometimes small changes can show us something big.
Exactly. We don't always need big plans, big goals, big pressure.
Yeah, sometimes that just makes things harder, more stressful.
But a simple idea, like one day without your phone, can help you notice things. About your life, about your mind.
And also, this is not a grammar lesson. We're not going to explain big rules.
We're not going to use difficult words.
This is just a simple conversation, like two people talking, slowly.
Yeah, like real life. Because real English is not perfect. People pause, people repeat, people think while they speak.
Exactly. So if you hear simple sentences or small pauses, that's normal.
That's how real people speak, and that's how you can learn too. Slowly, naturally, without pressure.
Yeah, no need to sound perfect. Just real.
And also, this topic, it's not only about phones.
Yeah, it's deeper than that.
It's about how we live, how we use our time, how we feel during the day.
Yeah, because if you think about it, phones are always with us now.
From the moment we wake up to the moment we go to sleep.
Morning, afternoon, night.
We check messages, we watch videos, we scroll.
Even when we eat, even when we sit with family.
Even when we talk to someone.
Yeah, sometimes we're not really there. Our body is there, but our mind is somewhere else.
Inside the phone.
Exactly. And the strange thing is, we don't always notice it.
It just becomes normal, a habit.
Yeah, we pick up the phone again and again without thinking.
And that can make our mind very busy, very full.
Too many thoughts, too many voices.
Exactly. And when the mind is too full, it becomes hard to focus.
Hard to feel calm.
Hard to learn.
Yeah, even English feels harder.
Because your mind is tired, distracted, not quiet.
Right. So today, we're doing something different.
We're slowing everything down
Stepping away just for a moment.
and looking at one simple question.
What happens when you spend one day without your phone?
Yeah, just one day.
Not forever. Not a big life change.
Just one small experiment.
And we'll talk about how it feels.
Honestly, simply, slowly.
Maybe it feels quiet. Maybe it feels strange.
Maybe a little boring at first.
Yeah, and that's okay. All feelings are okay.
There is no right or wrong feeling.
We're just noticing, just observing.
And while you listen, you don't need to do anything.
No writing, no repeating.
No pressure.
Just listen.
Let the words come slowly.
Yeah, like soft waves.
You don't need to catch every word.
Just understand the feeling,
The idea.
the story.
Exactly. And over time, your understanding will grow.
Naturally, without stress.
Yeah, that's the best way.
Learning with calm, learning with patience.
So just stay with us.
Sit comfortably
Relax your mind.
and listen slowly, gently.
We're here with you.
And you're doing just fine.
So, how did your day actually start without your phone?
Honestly, it felt a little strange. Like I woke up and for a moment, I didn't know what to do.
Yeah, that makes sense, because usually the first thing is the phone.
Exactly. My hand almost reached for it, like always, but then I remembered, oh, today, no phone.
That automatic movement, it's strong, like your body is already trained.
Yeah, it really is. And when I didn't take my phone, it felt like something was missing.
Like a small empty space?
Yeah, exactly that. An empty space in my morning.
Did that feel uncomfortable?
A little. Also, a little quiet. It's a strange feeling.
Yeah, I think many people feel that because we fill that space every day without thinking.
Right. So I just sat there for a few seconds and I thought, okay, what now?
That question, what now, it's not easy.
Yeah, not at all. Because usually we don't need to think. We just open the phone.
Exactly. So what did you do next?
I got out of bed, slowly, and I went to the kitchen.
Without your phone.
Yeah, without it. And that already felt different.
I can imagine.
Usually I watch something while making breakfast, or I check messages.
Yeah, same. It's like eating and watching at the same time.
Exactly. But this time, no screen. Just me and the kitchen.
That sounds simple, but also kind of hard.
Yeah, at first it felt boring. I kept thinking, I should check something. I should watch something.
That voice again.
Yeah, that voice never stops, at least not at the beginning.
So what did you do?
I just continued. I made tea, I prepared some food, very slowly.
Did anything change?
Yeah, after a few minutes, something started to feel different.
How?
I started noticing small things, like the sound of the kettle, the smell of the tea, the light coming through the window.
Yeah, those small details. We usually miss them.
Exactly, because normally I'm looking at a screen. I'm not really present.
Yeah, your body is there, but your mind is somewhere else.
Right, but this time I was just there, in the moment.
That sounds kind of peaceful.
It was, but also a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, both feelings at the same time.
Exactly. My mind was still busy, still thinking about my phone.
Like, what am I missing?
Yes, Did someone send a message? Is something happening?
That feeling is very common.
Yeah, I think so. Even if nothing important is happening, we still feel like we need to check.
Like a small fear.
Exactly, a fear of missing something.
So, after breakfast, what happened?
That was another strange moment.
Why?
Because usually after eating, I sit and use my phone.
Yeah, like a routine.
Exactly. But now, I didn't have that. So I just stood there thinking, what should I do now?
Too much free time suddenly.
Yeah, and I didn't know how to use it.
That's interesting, because we always say, I don't have time.
Right, but when we do have time, we don't know what to do with it.
That's very true.
So I walked into my room and I looked around.
Did you notice anything different?
Yeah, actually, I saw things I don't usually notice. Books, small objects, even the way my room looked.
Like seeing your space for the first time.
Exactly. And I thought, maybe I can read something.
Did you read?
I tried. At first, it was hard.
Why?
Because my mind was not focused. I read one sentence and then stopped.
Yeah, that happens. The mind wants something fast.
Exactly. Reading felt slow. Too slow.
But did it get easier?
Yeah, after some time, my mind started to relax and I could read more.
That's nice.
It felt like my brain was slowing down, like it didn't need to rush anymore.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
It was, but it took time.
Yeah, nothing changes immediately.
Exactly. So during the day, I felt different feelings.
Like what?
Sometimes bored, sometimes calm, sometimes a little uncomfortable.
A mix of feelings.
Yeah, not just one feeling.
And that's okay.
Exactly. I think that's something important.
What do you mean?
We don't need to feel good all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
It's okay to feel bored. It's okay to feel slow.
Exactly. Those feelings are normal.
And when I didn't run away from them, they became softer.
That's interesting.
Yeah, like when you stay with a feeling, it changes.
Instead of escaping it.
Exactly. And I think that's something many of us don't do.
Because we always have the phone.
Right. It's very easy to escape.
But when you don't have that option, you stay.
Yeah, you stay and you feel.
And maybe that's not a bad thing.
No, I think it's actually good.
Yeah, it helps you understand yourself.
Exactly. And it made me think, maybe I don't need to check my phone all the time.
Yeah, maybe not.
Maybe it's okay to be offline sometimes.
Even for a little while.
Exactly. Even for a few minutes.
And that small break can make a difference.
Yeah, a small but real difference.
I like that. Small but real. You know, when you were talking about your day, it made me think of something.
What is it?
It feels like our mind is like a road, a very busy road.
Yeah, I can imagine that. Like cars, always moving fast, one after another.
Exactly. And those cars are like our thoughts, messages, videos, information, everything we see on our phone.
Yeah, and they don't stop. There's always another one coming.
Right. Morning, afternoon, night, the road is always full, always noisy.
And after some time, we get tired, even if we don't notice it.
Yeah, because there's no quiet, no space.
Exactly. But when you stop using your phone, it's like the road becomes slower.
Fewer cars, more space between them.
Right. And in that space, you can finally breathe.
You can finally think clearly.
You can hear your own thoughts.
Yeah, that sounds really peaceful.
It is, but also a little uncomfortable at first.
Why uncomfortable?
Because when everything becomes quiet, you meet your own thoughts, your real feelings.
Yeah, and we're not always used to that.
Exactly. We're so used to noise that silence feels strange.
But if you stay in that silence, it becomes easier, right?
Yeah, slowly. It becomes calm, not empty, but peaceful.
Like a soft quiet.
Exactly. And it reminds me of something else.
What?
Life is like seasons.
Seasons? Like summer and winter?
Yeah, exactly. Some days are like summer. Very busy, very active, full of energy.
Like when we're always online, always doing something.
Right. And some days are like winter. Slow, quiet, still.
Like your day without a phone.
Exactly. At first, winter feels cold, a little empty.
Yeah, not very comfortable.
But winter's important. It gives rest. It gives space.
Yeah, it helps you slow down.
Exactly. It prepares you for something new.
That's a nice way to think about it.
Yeah, so maybe a day without your phone is like giving yourself a small winter day.
Yeah, a day to rest your mind.
A day to breathe. A day to just be.
I like that. It feels gentle.
Exactly. And I think we don't allow ourselves to have these moments.
Because we're always busy.
Always connected. Always active.
Always in summer mode.
Right. And that's why we feel tired inside.
Even when we rest, we're still using our phone.
Exactly. So the mind never really rests.
Yeah, it's always working.
And that's why slowing down is important.
Even just for a little time.
Exactly. And there's one more thing I was thinking about.
What is it?
Learning English is like a journey.
Yeah, I like that idea.
A long journey. Not a short one.
Exactly. And sometimes we walk fast. Sometimes we walk slow.
And sometimes we stop.
Yeah, and sometimes we feel lost.
Right. We think, am I going the right way?
Why is this taking so long?
Why am I not better yet?
Yeah, those thoughts come often.
But in a journey, you don't need to rush.
You just need to keep moving.
Step by step.
Small steps.
Exactly. And when your mind is too busy, the journey feels hard.
Like pressure, like stress.
But when your mind is calm, the journey feels lighter.
More enjoyable.
Exactly. And that's what I felt during that day.
Without your phone?
Yeah, my mind was slower and my thoughts were clearer.
That sounds really nice.
It was, and I wasn't comparing myself to others.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Phones make us compare all the time.
We see other people and we feel behind.
Exactly. But in a journey, there is no behind.
Everyone has a different path,
A different speed.
a different story.
Exactly. And when you step away from your phone, you come back to your own path,
Yeah, to your own pace.
your own progress.
And that feels peaceful.
Not perfect, but peaceful.
And peaceful is enough.
Exactly. So maybe we don't need big changes,
Just small moments.
small pauses,
Small, quiet spaces.
where the mind can rest,
Where we can breathe.
where we can just be.
Yeah, I really like that.
Me too. It feels simple.
And real.
Exactly. And sometimes, simple is what we need most.
So, Leo, after your day without the phone, did you try anything small to make it easier?
Yeah, I did. At first, I thought, I can't do this. But then I said, okay, let's start with just 10 minutes.
That's a good idea. Sometimes when we try too much, it feels impossible.
Exactly. 10 minutes feels safe, easy, not stressful.
Yeah, and after 10 minutes, did you feel like continuing?
A little. It was comfortable. Not perfect, but still, I did it.
That's the key. Start small. Small steps really matter.
Yeah, because small steps are real. They're not scary. and they give a feeling of success.
Exactly. Sometimes we think, I need to change everything at once, but that creates stress.
Yeah, and stress makes it harder to focus.
Right. So, what else did you try?
I kept a small notebook next to me. Every time I thought, I want to check my phone, I wrote it down instead.
That's clever. It's like giving your thought a place without acting on it.
Exactly, and it helped me feel calm.
Yeah, it's like giving your brain a little space.
Yes, space to breathe, to be patient, to notice the world.
And did you notice small things during the day?
Yeah, a lot. The sun through the window, the smell of coffee, even the sound of the kettle.
Yeah, those little things, we usually miss them when we're on our phone.
Exactly. And noticing them makes you feel calmer.
Yeah, very true. Also, I tried short walks without my phone. That's nice. Even 5 minutes can help, right? Exactly. Short walks, breathe, notice the sky, notice the wind. Yeah. Slow steps, small moments, it all adds up. Right. And I didn't need to do everything perfectly. I didn't need to stop using my phone forever. That's important. It's about experimenting, testing small changes. Exactly. Little experiments, they feel safe. And when we do safe things, we learn without pressure. Yeah, learning doesn't need to be stressful. True. And even in English, small steps work the same way. Right. A few words every day, one phrase at a time, you improve slowly, naturally. Yeah, consistency matters more than perfection. Exactly. One small step each day, and over time, you'll notice big progress. And when we combine that with calmness, it becomes even easier. Yeah, your mind isn't rushing, you notice more, you remember more, you feel better. Yeah, it's like planting seeds. Small seeds, not rushing, and they grow slowly over time. Exactly, and patience is key. You can't hurry a plant. So true. And that's what small actions do. They give you time to grow, to learn, to notice, to feel. Yeah, and the cool part, they're easy to start. Even just one phone-free moment, or a short walk, or writing a thought, it's enough. Exactly. One small thing leads to another small thing. Yeah, and then one day you notice your day feels calmer, your mind feels clearer, and your English even feels easier because your brain is rested. Yes, exactly. So the idea is start tiny, safe, simple. Yeah, and remember, every small step counts, even if it feels too small. Exactly. Little steps, quietly, steadily, they build a habit. And that habit grows naturally, without pressure. Yeah, slowly, gently, like water shaping a river. That's beautiful. Little actions, calm mind, slow growth. Exactly. And the best part, it feels safe, not stressful. Yes, safe and gentle. And that's what learning and life needs sometimes. Right. Small, safe steps, and slowly, the day, the mind, and your English all improve. Yeah, and that's something anyone can try. Not just big changes, just small, quiet steps. Exactly. And that's the power of micro actions. Little things done with patience can make a real difference. Yeah, small, gentle, real. I love that. Me too. And you can start today, one tiny moment, and see how it feels. Okay, Leo, let's take a little pause and look at some words and phrases we used today. Yeah, that's a good idea. It can help listeners notice new words, slowly, without stress. Exactly. Let's start with a simple one, slowly. Slowly means not fast, doing something with calm and care. Right, for example, I read my book slowly. It's okay to take time. Yeah, slowly is good, especially when learning English. No need to hurry. Next, calm. Calm means relaxed, quiet, peaceful. Like, I feel calm without my phone. That feeling of peace, quiet inside. Yes, and it's important for learning. A calm mind remembers better. Another word, notice. Notice means to see or feel something, to pay attention. Right, like, I noticed the sunlight on the table. Small things, we usually miss them. Exactly, noticing is like seeing life slowly, being present. Next phrase, step by step. It means little by little, not all at once. Right, like learning English, step by step, small steps every day. Yes, small actions slowly grow into big progress. Next, micro actions. Micro actions are small things we do, like tiny habits. Right, for example, write one sentence instead of checking your phone. A tiny thing, but helpful. Exactly. Micro actions are easy, not stressful, and still important. Next word, pause. A pause is a short stop, like taking a break. Right, I paused for a moment and breathed. A small pause, but it changes your mind. Yes, it's like giving your thoughts time. Next phrase, space to breathe. That means a moment or place where your mind can relax. Exactly, like when we don't use our phone, we have space to breathe. Quiet, peaceful, gentle. Yeah, it's important. We need space sometimes to feel calm. Next, experiment. Trying something new to see how it feels. Right, like I did a day without my phone as an experiment. Yes, experiments are safe, small, and helpful. Next word, habit. Habit is something you do regularly, often without thinking, like checking your phone in the morning or drinking tea every day. Yes, and small changes can create new habits, step by step, micro actions, slowly. Next, present. Present means here, now, in the moment. Right, I was present without my phone. I noticed the small things. Yes, being present helps your mind calm down, focus, enjoy life. Next phrase, a mix of feelings. It means many feelings at once, not only one. Like, I felt calm, a little bored, and peaceful, all together. Yeah, it's normal. Life is not just one feeling. Next, quiet space. A safe place for your mind, where it can rest. Right, it can be physical, like a room, or inside your mind, just being calm. Yes, and learning English in quiet space works better. Next, safe. Feeling comfortable, not under pressure. Like, I felt safe without my phone. I could notice things, breathe, relax. Safe is very important for learning. Next phrase, step into silence. It means allow yourself to be quiet, not filling the time with noise or screens. Right, step into silence and feel your thoughts. Yeah, it's simple but powerful. Next word, observe. To watch or notice carefully. Like, I observed the sunlight, the wind, the small things. Yes, observing slowly helps you feel present, calm, confident. Next, progress. It means improvement, moving forward. Right, even small steps, slowly, give progress. Yes, and it doesn't need to be fast. That's very reassuring for learners. Exactly. Step by step, small actions, slow progress, still progress. Yeah, and all these words are very connected to our day without a phone. Exactly. Slowly, calm, noticing, small steps, safe space, progress. Yes, all very simple but powerful. And practicing these words in your life can help in English and in how you feel. Yes, gentle learning, step by step, slowly, just like our day without a phone. And that's really the key. Use small words, simple ideas, slowly, and your mind feels calmer, more confident, more present. Exactly. And listeners, you can try using these words in small moments, today or tomorrow or any day. Yes. And remember, mistakes are okay. Slow is okay. Small steps are enough. Yes. Just keep practicing gently, and over time, you will notice a real difference. Exactly. Small steps, safe space, calm mind, slowly, you improve. Yeah, and that feels really nice, doesn't it? Yes, it feels gentle, real, and encouraging.
So we are at the end of our day, and our little story about a day without a phone.
Yeah, it feels a bit strange, finishing, but also nice.
Yeah, finishing is good. It's like taking a slow breath at the end of a walk.
Exactly. And I think that's the feeling I want to leave with our listeners. Gentle, calm, peaceful.
Yes, even if the day or learning English sometimes feels hard, it's okay.
Right. Mistakes are okay. Slow progress is okay.
Really okay, because life and learning aren't races, they're journeys.
Exactly. In our journey with English, or with small changes like a day without a phone, is personal.
Yeah, personal and unique. No one else has exactly your pace, your feelings, your path.
And that's comforting, isn't it? We don't need to compare ourselves.
Yes, comparison steals calm. Comparison makes us anxious.
Right. But when we focus on small steps, small moments, we feel grounded.
Grounded, present, safe.
Exactly. In small steps, small pauses, they give your mind space to breathe.
Yes, space is so important. Even a few minutes without a phone or practicing a few words in English creates space for calm, for noticing, for progress.
Exactly. And we don't need perfect days or perfect English.
No perfection needed, just presence, just gentle effort, just showing up, even in small ways.
And showing up is the most important thing because every moment, every attempt counts.
Yes, even tiny steps matter, even mistakes matter, even pauses matter.
Yeah, in those tiny moments, build confidence, slowly, naturally, without stress.
And listeners, I want you to remember, if you try something small today, like putting your phone down for 10 minutes or saying a few words in English,
Yes, that's already a success, even if it feels tiny, even if it feels simple.
and the mind will notice, the heart will notice, and slowly, day by day, you'll feel more calm, more confident, more focused.
Exactly. In the small steps, they feel safe, and they grow into habits, and habits grow into real change naturally.
Yes, and remember, it's okay to take time. It's okay to rest. It's okay to feel unsure.
And that's the gentle truth. Learning, life, English, progress, they all take time.
Yes, and slowing down, even just for a few minutes, can make the whole day feel different.
Yeah, it changes perspective, it changes focus, it changes confidence.
Exactly, and small moments, gentle actions bring calm, clarity, and self-understanding.
And listeners, I want you to take a deep breath. Slowly, feel your body, your mind, your thoughts. And remember, you are doing enough, even if it feels small.
Yes, you are enough. You are progressing even quietly, even slowly, and that's beautiful.
Exactly. And when you make small choices, like spending a little time offline or practicing a few words, you are taking care of yourself, your mind, your learning.
And that care matters. Every tiny moment of calm, every step of effort creates something meaningful inside.
Yeah, it's like planting seeds, small, quiet seeds. And over time, they grow.
Yes, slowly, gently, naturally, without pressure, without rush. And that growth, that confidence, that calm belongs to you.
Exactly. So, listeners, thank you for spending this calm time with us, for listening, for trying, for being present.
Yes, thank you. And remember, you can come back to this episode anytime when you need calm or reassurance or just a gentle moment.
And if you enjoyed it and it helped you feel calm, more focused, more confident in English, you can follow the podcast so you don't miss future episodes.
Yes, and leave a comment if you want. Share your small steps, your tiny wins. We would love to hear from you.
And most importantly, remember, slow is okay. Mistakes are okay. Small steps are enough.
Yes, and take care of yourself. Be gentle, be patient, and enjoy your journey.
Exactly. Step by step, micro actions. Calm mind, gentle heart, and your English and your life will grow.
Yes, and remember, you are doing well. Even if it feels slow, even if it feels small, you are moving forward, and that's enough.
Exactly. And with that, let's breathe together. Slowly, in and out. And end today with calm, peace, and a little hope.
Yes, thank you for listening. Take care, and see you next time on Boost English, the podcast.
See you next time. Slowly, gently, keep practicing.
Goodbye for now.
Goodbye, and take care.